Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and love that song Centerfold by the J. Giles Band. But this time we're going to look at game number 19 in our 20 from 1982 series, and this game was created by Sun Electronics, later known as Sunsoft, and this is a very cute game called Kangaroo. This was licensed to Atari in the US, and it's one of the first games I think of when I think of the cutest arcade games I've ever seen. You are a mama kangaroo trying to rescue your baby kangaroo, or your joey, and you have an 8-way joystick and a punch button, and if you press up on the joystick you jump, and if you press down you duck. Those are important to use because the enemies you will encounter are monkeys, and they will throw apple cores at you, and you need to jump over the apple cores or you need to duck under them. And later in the game, you'll be able to punch at them if they are mid-level. Yeah, you can punch the apple cores, you can punch the monkeys. You can die if you run into the monkeys, or if you fall any kind of height. There will also be a large ape, and he will try to take away your boxing gloves. He doesn't mean to cause harm to you in particular, but he wants to take your gloves away, and you will lose the ability to punch for a handful of seconds. But yeah, it's a lot like Donkey Kong. You just want to get to the top and rescue your Joey, which is a baby kangaroo. And you can collect bonus fruits on the way for extra points. And we'll go ahead and get started. There is a bell that you can jump underneath to ring, and that will respawn new fruits of a higher point value, and it goes as high as I think like 800, and there will be a pineapple as the highest level of fruit. But it kind of rips off Donkey Kong right here. At least you just want to reach the top and rescue your Joey. But if you want to get a lot of points, maybe you'll be good enough to go back and collect the new fruits. I wouldn't bother with that much. If you run out of time on your bonus timer, you will die. If you drop off even one little tiny ledge on this stage here, you will die. And you have to jump across to ledges and over gaps. It might look intimidating, but just as soon as your toes start to go over the edge before your jump, and you'll make it every time. It's really not that tough. And there's that ape. You can hit him if your timing is right, but it's kind of hard to do so. He usually steals your gloves. And this stage is kind of cool, this round here. The best way to beat this, I think, is to knock down this column of monkeys that are holding up Joey's cage. Watch out for apples that rain down from above. Just knock down the monkeys to just one, and then you can jump up to the cage. There are other ways to get to it, but that's the easiest way. And we'll look at the other ways a little bit later. And now on this stage, it's kind of tough. You have to really, really watch out for monkeys above and to the sides of you, because they will chuck apples. And you want to get out of their line of fire, kind of. Or get out of it real quick before they can hit you with an apple. And now that we've completed 4 rounds, we go to the next level. And there's an amusing little cutscene there. It doesn't really necessarily reflect gameplay or how the game works. It's just an amusing little cutscene is all. But I saw this game everywhere in the arcades. It was very, very popular. Everybody liked it. It was very cute. It's not a great game by any means, but it's kind of cool. Later on, after you pass the first level, then that big ape that tries to steal your gloves, he can hide smaller monkeys that are going to try to throw apples at you. So that gets really tough. I uploaded this earlier, but the graphics were all watered down. It looked terrible. So I'm doing this again to make it look a little bit better at least. I don't want to make the graphics look completely low res if I can help it. But yeah, I remember this either first at my dad's department store in the grocery section, or at Malibu Grand Prix arcade where I first saw this game. But it was at all the arcades. It was super popular, and it had some home system ports. The Atari 2600 one, from what I saw, it didn't look too bad. There was an Atari 5200 port as well. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, you'll have to watch out for apples that'll try to land on you from above. And on this stage, note the vines where there's monkeys hanging in them. If there are 5 monkeys, then that limb will break and all those apples will drop down on you. And you're kind of screwed if that happens. So don't let those monkeys build up. You can go up on one of the higher floors and punch the monkeys in the vines. Over time, the monkeys will come up and try to restore the support monkeys, or the support monkeys, or the monkeys that are in the vines. This has such cute sound effects, cute music. Yeah, the monkeys will be quicker on the draw when they're throwing apples as you get to higher levels. They'll be quicker on the draw. They'll complete their throwing stance much quicker. But yeah, you get a little amusing cutscene with some semblance of gameplay that doesn't actually occur in the game. Note that there are monkeys that are climbing the tree that are sometimes within your punch reach and sometimes just out of your punch reach. If they're out of your punch reach, go the other way. Go away quickly, because they're going to probably wind up in their punch or their apple throwing stance real quick. Well, yeah, there was an example of the big ape blocking out your view of any monkeys trying to throw apples at you. This was such a cute game. I really enjoyed this. There's a lot to know about this game, but a big help will be mastering the control of your jump. And let's just look at the other cutscenes. There's the cutscene for level 4, and he throws a big ape at you. Cutscene for level 5, and he throws another monkey at you, and you punch it back at him. Level 6. Hey, he throws your Joey to you. Well, that was easy. That was an easy way to end a level. Or a round, or whatever. You punch a bell back at him. There's only 9 different ones, and after level 9, that one just repeats. But let's look at some other ways to beat level 5. Oh no, there's the apples dropping from above, from the broken branch. You don't really want that to happen. I put on invincibility for this part. But here's me going to the higher floor. But you still need to punch at least one monkey off the support to be able to reach Joey. There we go. But I prefer to take out the column from earlier. You can't jump on there from above, or you die. Well, that was game number 19, Kangaroo, created by Sun Electronics, later known as Sunsoft, and licensed to Atari in the US. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80, so thanks for watching Kangaroo by Sun Electronics and Atari, and I hope to see you soon for game number 18 in my 20 from 1982 series. Y'all stay cool and safe. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.